Saif, diversity of food is also an aspect of the film, right? I mean, in the trailer, we can get to see you eating puttu and then the Stani chonks, chole bhature. So while this, during the journey of the film, I mean, how's the experience of this food?
Well, it's one of those things, like but India is so diverse, and I, when we look at it, my wife in the movie, ex-wife, lives in South India, and I'm from the north, and this kid is somewhere in the middle, and the journey is also food. So I mean, we get to explore different cuisines and kitchens, and Kerala and Kochi is amazing with its food, and the idiyappam we saw, and the what?
And you cook in New York.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's American kind of kitchens that we see, and then we see a Kerala kitchen, we see a Amritsar kitchen, and cooking on the food truck. So there's different aspects to the country, which gives the film flavor, literally, and color, and that's part of the thing. But mainly it's a relationship movie, which is glued and connected with food.
So as you said, Saif, ki it's a relationship, film. But there's a dialogue in the film which says कि खाली पैसा देने से कोई बाप नहीं बन जाता है, and this dialogue is very relevant, I mean, we get to see कि parents, they don't get to spend time, So what do you think about the approach of this? I mean, some parents, they do have this approach towards their kids. They're not able to spend their time. So what do you think about this approach?
I think people, I'm sure people do the best they can, and people have different kinds. It's just something to think about, And it's nice that the way the film touches that. It's nice to have a film that makes you think a little bit, and when it's finished, you look back and you feel good at the end of it. But you're also thinking, that what are the important things in life, and what is success really, And it's great because it is important. It is important to spend time. It's important to be free and to make choices also. Like Raja is saying, this is the first generation. Our parents wanted us perhaps to be engineers and doctors and stuff like this. Even when we joined the film line, people thought we were crazy. They did, They were like, "What are you doing? It's not a great job." I mean, And now people are making money here, and everyone wants to be a movie actor. But back in the day when we started, they were like, "Oh, okay."
The film, it evokes many emotions. So for you personally, I mean, what was the most challenging or the difficult, part of the film?
I mean, I think everything is challenging because you're trying to play this character and do the scenes in an interesting way, and I think also acting with the son, the kid in the film, my son Swar, to not make it boring, because sometimes it can become very
Keeping that edge, I think.
preachy.
Keeping that relationship
absolutely.
real.
Keeping it real and making it, and not making it like trying to be too nice. Sometimes you look at your sons, you look at them with too much love. Most adults don't look at their children with complete admiration all the time, So to try and hit that reality rather than the way it's been often done,
So, Saif, next year you will be completing 25 years in the film industry. So, how do you feel? And I mean, today you look back at your journey, how much you think, you personally have evolved?
I mean, huge amounts. I mean, it's completely different. I'm really happy also because, I think I'm most suited to this time, which is great. Some people maybe feel out of time, but some actors, and so many of them, I think even when I joined the film, guys like, Salman Khan and Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan and Akshay Kumar were just a little bit senior to me. And I always wish they stay on top like they are now, because that means I still have a few more years. Chef is releasing on the 6th of October. And if you're my fan, you must watch it. And if you're not my fan, watch it for Rajaji or watch it for somebody else. But you must watch it because it's a really nice movie.